About 6 months ago, one of my clients started posting on TikTok, and like his fourth video went viral, millions of views. And the crazy part is he added about $80,000 in recurring monthly revenue to his online coaching business. Now, when this happened, I took notice and went, hey, maybe I should actually take a look at TikTok. So I signed up for the platform. I started creating content. I started experimenting because I realized this could be a really powerful tool for all of my clients that really want to grow their audience and increase their sales. Now that I have 1,000 followers on TikTok and I've gotten that link in bio and I've hit that goal, I decided that I should create this tutorial because I want to be able to help you guys achieve this milestone much easier than I did. Let me go back to the start of this. I started experimenting on TikTok a while ago, and this wasn't my first account. In fact, it probably wasn't even my sixth or seventh account. I did a lot of experimenting on TikTok, tried a lot of different things. I listened to all the gurus on YouTube, on TikTok, all of their advice, tried all the things. I got shadow banned twice and had to start over. And I kind of gave up for a while because I was just getting frustrated with the platform. But then I decided I'm going to do this for real. I have kind of figured out what works, what doesn't work. I have a clear strategy now of what I'm going to do, and I'm going to implement it and see what happens. So over the next 4 to 5 weeks after I started the new account, which is my current account, I hit 1,000 followers. And I got to tell you, like, I've gone beyond 1,000 followers now, but it really started to kind of snowball after that. But I was still kind of experimenting and learning and figuring things out as I went. In this tutorial, I want to walk you through the exact strategy that I used because none of the other ones from all the tutorials and things that I'd watched were actually working. And there was like a lot of misinformation out there that I was able to figure out through real experimentation and now kind of helping some of my clients in my agency implement the same things. So I'm going to break it down for you. How do you start your profile, optimize it so that it can be successful from day one, because that really does matter. How do you find the content that is going to help you grow and is going to potentially go viral? And then what kind of content should you be avoiding? We're going to go into all of that, talk about posting schedules, posting times, like everything that you need to know. Without further ado, 0 to 1,000, here's how to do it. All right, so I'm gonna move over to this camera so I can use my phone, create a brand new account, and show you how it's done step by step. First thing that you need to do is create your TikTok account. And so you're gonna put in your email, your phone number, whatever it is you wanna use. I recommend using an email. And then it's gonna ask you for your birthday and then a nickname. So before you start this process, you should know, like, what is my account gonna be about? And my account is going to be about bourbon because yesterday I was running errands and I got super lucky and got 3 really rare bourbons at MSRP. So it was awesome. It's on my mind. That's what the account is going to be about. So you're going to create your account, and it's really important you know that the nickname for your account is not your username, right? So your username or your handle is going to be like at Hey Mike Yanda. That's mine. If you want to go check out my real account, you can go give me a follow over there. So you just go to edit your profile. You see the first thing is name, and then it's going to have your username. Guys, don't sweat about the username. Like, I've picked mine out here. It was all a dram. You know, I created it. But you'll see here, your username can be changed once every 30 days. So if you get this and you're not sure about it, you can change it later. Just like, let's get it done and let's start creating content. Like, that's the most important thing. I picked It Was All a Dram, kind of taking my love of hip hop, Notorious B.I.G., and the term dram, which means a pour of bourbon. So it was all a dream. It was all a dram. Okay, so I've got that. You're going to put it in. You've got your username. I've put a profile picture. Like, those are the big things. If you go to the bottom, this one's pretty important. Social, you can connect your other social media accounts, particularly Instagram and YouTube. Now, I'm going to recommend you only add one of them. That way, if people are going to look at your other stuff, that, you know, they have one place to go and you don't have decision fatigue. Like, you should just pick one. But I will tell you, you should connect something. I connected my YouTube because I knew I was creating short form content, and then people could go to YouTube to get my long form stuff. This was great because even though I have not posted in a long time, well over a month on YouTube, I actually gained over 200 YouTube subscribers just from TikTok, right? They watched stuff and then they wanted to learn more, so they went over there. They're already commenting on videos and things like that. So definitely connect one of your social things, whichever one it is that you use. And then go to your bio and just write 2 lines about, like, what is your bio about, or like, what is your account about? So for me, I'm just going to write like community for bourbon lovers, right? Something like that. And then I'll put return and like, why should they follow you? So I'll write follow for daily bourbon content. All right. So we have that. We have our profile. This is a good start, but don't sweat this stuff because this stuff doesn't matter all that much. What's a lot more important are the settings that I'm about to show you, and then optimizing your For You page, optimizing your follower list, and starting to get your account ready so that way TikTok knows who they should show all of your content to. So this is really important, guys. You know, I mentioned earlier that I had created like 6 or 7 accounts, got shadow banned, like had all those problems. Like I wasn't getting very good views and I wasn't gaining many followers like at all because I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing the stuff that I'm about to teach you to optimize your profile. I was making all these mistakes, so my views weren't that big. But with this account, when I started it and did it all correctly from the start, I started getting views right away. I think one of my early videos, like my first half dozen videos, had over 10,000 views, and I was getting a ton of followers and growing pretty quickly, like way better than what I had seen before. And a big part of it is because of my settings. I was making sure that I had everything turned off so that my content did not get recommended to any of my contact lists. It wasn't recommended to my friends or anything like that, which is important because your friends, your family, they don't care about your topic. They're just your friends and your family. We don't want it to go to them. We want the algorithm to only know the information we give it and show it to the people that we want them to show it to, so they show it to the right people and our content has a chance to go viral, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is go to the top, that menu on the top right. Like I said, this is super important. Go to your settings and privacy, okay? We're gonna go to privacy, and we don't want a private account, but we're going to go to this suggest your account to others, okay? And we are going to turn off contacts, Facebook friends, mutual connections, and people you send links to. We're going to turn all of that off because anybody we communicate with, we don't necessarily want them to get our content. They might discover our content eventually. That's totally fine. But right now, we're trying to do everything we can to give ourselves a fighting chance to go viral early and grow quickly, okay? Next thing, sync Facebook friends. Okay, that's already turned off, so that's great. And we can scroll down, we can look here. I want duet, everyone, stitch, everyone. Videos liked, only me. Profile views off, all good, okay? So that's what we're gonna have there. And also, this is important. Go to your account, and you're gonna see here, the third one down, it says switch to business account. Do not do this, okay? Even if you are a business owner like I am, and you're creating your brand, you're creating your content to impact people, sell courses, coaching, agency services, freelance services, e-com, whatever it is, don't switch to a business account, okay? We want a creator account, which is the default, because that is going to allow us to have more flexibility when it comes to sounds and things like that. And trending sounds are a big part of growing on TikTok, as you'll see here in a little bit. So if you switch to a business account, you will be able to have a link in your profile from day one. But if you're on a creator account, you just have to get to 1,000 followers, which I'm showing you in this video, and then you'll get a link as well. So just hold off until you get to 1,000 followers to get that link, because you don't have the traffic, you don't have the views to be able to sell anything yet anyway. So just focus on your growth, stick to a creator account. It's gonna make it easier, I promise, all right? So profile is set up, the settings are there. Our next step is that we want to follow 15 to 25 creators in our niche, all right? We want to make sure we find people in our niche, and that's going to be the first way that we are going to signal to TikTok, these are the type of people that I want to show my content to. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to optimize your For You page. If you don't know what the For You page is, when you hit home, it's going to show you random videos like this one, okay? Early on, it's going to have nothing to do with anything you're interested in or anything your account's about. You're just going to scroll through. It's going to be random stuff, but it will learn super, super fast. And we're going to program it so that it's only showing videos in your niche, which is going to help you get ideas, and it's going to help your content be shown to the right people. So those are going to be the big things. First, we're going to find our 15 to 25 people we're going to follow, and we're going to optimize our For You page. All right, so let's start finding creators. And while we're doing this, let's keep an eye out for good content, because one of the big things that comes with the strategy is we are going to research what's already working in your niche, and then we're going to emulate that. That way we have a higher chance of going viral, or at least getting high views and growing your account, okay? So we're going to go to search, go to home, search. All this stuff is just random. And we're going to start searching topics or just things about your niche that you're in. So I'm going to write bourbon, and I'm going to click that. And I'm going to start looking here for accounts that are going to have a decent number of followers, so I can emulate their content. And I'm also looking for like big views, okay? So if I find somebody, especially somebody that has a lower follower count but big views, that's great, because that's the kind of content we want, because we have 0 followers and we want big views and to grow our accounts. I see this one right here, 5 bourbons under $30. Like if I'm creating a bourbon account, that's probably something that I would be interested in. So I'm going to click here, see his video. He's got 12,000 followers, and he's got a pinned video of 726,000 views and another one of 600,000 views. So I'm going to follow this guy. That is going to be my first follow. There's some recommendations here. Sometimes there are going to be recommendations that are going to be relevant, sometimes not. I can see here it's a bourbon night. Like I know that they are a YouTube channel that's relatively popular, so I'm going to follow them as well. Anyway, so we're going to go through and look at this and just try to find these 15 to 25 people. So we'll go back. I'm going to show you some other examples. Here we go. Single barrels. Let's see what this guy's got. Single barrel Sean, 8,000 followers. He's got one that's almost 1 million, and then he's got some high videos. So we're going to go ahead and follow him as well. But another thing you can do is you can actually go here into your settings and you can change it to like count instead of relevance, like if you wanted, and you can see the most like videos for that keyword. And now I did that for bourbon, and now I see somebody with barrels. What is this guy doing? He's just pouring bourbon into, let me look at his account. He's just pouring bourbon into a glass machine gun. That's, oh, there's a big wall of bourbon. That's a good sign. So that is a ton, 16,000 likes. That's a lot. Okay, this person's got 10,000 followers. Okay, let's see if they got big views. Yeah, if we look here, 700,000 views. The one I just looked at has got almost 5,000. Like they have a ton of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow this person. And I do wanna show you something. So I found this video here, and there's this little bookmark thing, right? And so you can use that to save videos for ideas. So I know if I click this guy's name, this is interesting. You can see at the bottom it says just watched. I can click that and it can scroll down, and now it shows me the video, and I can see he has almost 500,000 views on this video. So when I see small account, under 10,000 followers, and I see 500,000 views, I want to save that, right? So I'm going to hit that bookmark because that might give me an idea of something that I could create, and I'm going to click manage. And this is something you can do. You can create collections. I've already created 2 here. Ideas in all caps and created in all caps. You can put anything else you want there, but I try to use these and have where I can store my ideas so I can go back, look at those videos, emulate them, make my version of the videos. And then when I'm done with it, I can move them to created, because I want to know which videos that I mimicked in the past, because sometimes you'll post a video and you knew this one got 500,000 views as a, I mean, what was that? Like his second video, third video, right? So that has the potential to pop off even if you have 0 followers. Maybe the first time I follow it, it doesn't do as well. So what I want to do is I have that created. I can go back and create it a second time, another variation of it, and maybe that one goes off. And I've had that happen. So you're going to want to start building your list here. And he's got a lot of these. So, you know, I might look at these and go, okay, can I create that? And I'm going to start putting stuff in my ideas column. Okay. Like, okay, what is this? Idaho. There's a T, Blanton's. That's a good sign. Not really seem to be posting about bourbon all the time, so that's not going to be a good one. So at this point, like, you just want to get to your 15 to 25, get as many as you can. And it's really important that you do that before you start creating content, okay? So now that we've talked about that, let's talk about this last thing of optimizing our For You page. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to our home page, and I'm going to go to the For You part, and it should be random stuff, but mine is already starting to figure it out. There's a bourbon one, was the very first one. Here's one in Austin. I live in Texas. Okay, underwater bathroom in the Maldives. Cool, but not really relevant. Weather, not relevant. Somebody attacking somebody at a deli, like totally not relevant. So you want to get to where this For You page, like the stuff that's coming up for you is all on point. It's all niche specific, okay? Because then what's going to happen is we're signaling to the TikTok algorithm that that is the type of content that you're posting, and that the people that watch that type of content are the kind of people that we want to show our videos to, okay? Now, what's great about this is once you get it curated, it's going to be an idea factory for you. A lot of your ideas are going to come from over here in your ideas collection where we're saving videos. And it's also going to come from going to your following, and you, if you know, like there's certain followers that you do well with, like you can click on them and you can say, oh, what did they post this week? Maybe they have an outlier. I'm looking at this guy. Okay, cool. Boom. He's got one that's 33,000. I might want to look at that and save it. And you know what? Actually, when I look at this first bottle of bourbon, that popped up with the green label, I have that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my ideas folder, because I might actually be able to create that video because I have that bottle of bourbon on my shelf over there. So what you want to do to curate your For You page is go to the people that you follow, start checking out their content, look at the outliers. When you go to the following side, see there's the For You page side and the following side, watch their content, let it play through, like it, comment, engage. Like really, if you just watch the videos all the way through, you like the ones that you like, save a couple, the algorithm will very quickly figure out what they should show you on your For You page. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to start scrolling, and every single thing is going to be relevant. Okay. And that's the point that you really want to get to. All right, now it's time for the big show. I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to create a piece of content live right now before I get to talking to you about your posting schedule and what you need to do, posting times, all of that good stuff to get the best results. So hang on for that. Let's create a video. So right now I got this video. This is in my idea page, and this one is good because he's talking about Forbes and remote closing and how this is a good side hustle. And you know, my other business, Laptop Empires, we have the Facebook side hustle course where we teach people how to run Facebook ads as a business, because it's a great side hustle. You can earn like $1,500 a month is kind of the going rate, and you can earn more than that per client. And it only takes like an hour or two per client every week. So it's a really great side hustle. And we've had a lot of students go through that. And so that's something that I promote on my account. So I want content like this. So I've set this as an idea. This one is an outlier. And so what I'm going to do first thing when I have this is I'm going to share it to my computer so that way I can see it. So I can see how long the video is. I can see the text and all that to be really easy. So pretend I did that. That's what you're going to do. And then I'm here on my phone and I'm going to record a video doing just like he is, okay? So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to lean back. I'm going to do something very similar, try to line myself up in the frame the same way. I'm going to use a nice little thing like this. I got this little tripod thing. You can use whatever you want. You can prop it up against books. But I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to have my video. And then at the bottom, you'll see the sound thing. It's this spinning, it's this little spinning on the bottom right. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click Use Sound. Now, this is important, y'all. You want to use the sound that they're using and let it play, because a lot of times these sounds, there's trends, and you'll start to notice every couple of weeks it'll change and different things will be trending. And when you use that trending sound, you're way more likely to go viral. And I'm talking big viral and I'm talking little viral, which is like a lot of views. And you don't have to go big viral and get millions of views to grow. I've had smaller ones that get 5,000, 10,000. They can still add 100 plus followers to your account. So you want to increase your chances of getting pushed on the For You page, because that's the way it works. 99% of your views on your account are not to your followers. They are going to people that have never heard of you. So that's kind of the name of the game on TikTok, is getting pushed to the For You page. So I'm going to go to the upload. I've already got the video recorded. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click that video and I'm going to hit select. And now I have the sound. So the sound you'll see at the top here, I'm going to click on that and I want to turn off original sound. I only want the music from this video. Now I'm not playing the music now because the copyright thing, like I don't want to get dinged. So I'm going to click this play edit button at the top right. And now I'm going to try to mimic, I'm going to try and get in position, right, of the video. And this video, the sound goes to right here at around 6 seconds. That's how long it was. So I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to play it. I've got my volume off, but I'm going to play it until I hear where the sound ends. I'm going to hit split and delete. And now I've got this 6 seconds of looping video where I'm doing the same thing that that dude did in his video, okay? So that's how we're creating that emulated content. Now, from there, I'm going to start adding text. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to write whatever it was. Like it's 2023, Forbes says digital marketing is the bomb, .com, blah, 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 and all that text. And then I'm going to resize it. I'm going to move it around. I'm going to make it look exactly like his. Now, here's the thing. If the text isn't relevant, you need to change it. You need to make it relevant. You don't have to use the exact text, and you shouldn't. In this one, where I'm seeing this and I'm putting Forbes says digital marketing, I don't want to make something up. So like if Forbes had said remote closing, like I don't want to just change it to Facebook ad management or whatever. But I actually know that the real Forbes article that started this text trend said digital marketing. Like, he's changed it to remote closing. I've just seen this over and over. I know it has a chance to go viral. So I'm going to go ahead and put it. But you're going to edit all the text to match what it is that like yours is about. Make it relevant to your account, okay? And then from there, you're going to hit next. And now we're going to have the caption and the hashtags, okay? First off, the caption doesn't matter all that much. You can write as long or as little as you want. You can mimic what they're saying. You can change it. I would do something similar to what they had, but add your own flavor to it. Add more information if you want, because if somebody's watching your video and they click to open the caption and keep reading, or they start reading in the comments, that all counts to your watch time. And the longer your watch time is, the more like better your video is going to perform, the more views you're going to get. So you want watch time. And that's why this long text on these short videos works, because if you've got, what is this, a 6-second video, and it takes people 12 seconds to read the text, that means high watch time and it's going to get pushed, okay? Put what you want. And then what I would recommend is just add a CTA, add a call to action, right? So follow for daily bourbon content, whatever. Follow for my next head-to-head bourbon comparison, right? My next top 5 list, like whatever it is, put it on there, but have a CTA. You are going to grow more, right? Having that versus not having it. Like if you're telling people to follow you, just like if you're on YouTube and if you're still watching and you haven't done that, like go subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of good stuff coming out, okay? You're going to want to put that CTA, and then we're going to start doing hashtags. Emulate their hashtags. Whatever they used to go off, like that's what you want to use. So like this guy, I think it's probably going to be like, it was financial, quit 9 to 5. Like I'm just picking the ones, right? Entrepreneur talk. Like you're going to have some that are repeated too, but like, I'm like, okay, this topic is going to be about digital marketing, financial freedom, quit 9 to 5, make money online. These are common hashtags that I see all the time. So I'm going to put those, and then you're going to do the preview and you're going to see how it looks. How's the text line up? How's everything look? And then you'll be ready to post, which a lot of times I'm not going to post right away. I'm actually just going to save it to a draft. Okay. At this point, you're optimized, you've done your research, you have this content that you're going to emulate to increase your chances of going viral from the beginning. So now we need to get into like, what is your content schedule? When should you post? How often should you post? All of that stuff, because I know you're going to be really interested in this. And if you spend any amount of time scrolling on TikTok, you're going to see a ton of advice about this, and a lot of it's bad. First thing that I want you to know, you need to get about 3 to 4 posts ready for the first day. Just the first day. I don't want you panicking. I don't want you thinking you need to post 3 to 4 times a day. You will see that advice on TikTok. And I think quantity does beat quality, but quantity that is quality is what trumps. I only did 1 post a day to grow my account to 1,000. And I've had clients that have done the same, and they're actually have gotten even better. Bet some of them have gotten even better growth than I have. So don't put the pressure on yourself. You really only need to post 1 to 2 times per day. And my recommendation is like, if you're doing 2 in a day, like post 1 of them and save the next one for the next day. Like always try to stay a little bit ahead, help yourself out, because life happens and you want to be consistent. You want to show the algorithm that you are a good creator, that you are a creator they can depend upon, and that's always going to show up and is always going to be there. And so it's better that you just post daily than you try to get more. And so if you're going to post 2, save 1 of them in your drafts for the next day, and then the next day try to create 1, but at least you got that backup, right? So that's going to be my recommendation there. But that first day, have 3 to 4 pieces of content ready. And you can just post them throughout the day, but post them all the same day. What I want for you is that when you post that initial video, and that initial video has the possibility of going viral. Your first video, I mean, we showed in the example, one of those bourbon videos, like his first video, 400,000. You want there to be content on your page. So when somebody watches your video and they like it and they go look at your profile, they have more to watch. They have a bigger reason to follow you because there's more content. They have the opportunity to binge your short content that you've created on TikTok. Just be consistent with it, guys. I mentioned earlier my client that had a video go off and added $80,000 per month to his already established coaching business. Now, he had the funnels and those things in place, but it can change your life. You can start making money right away. On this platform in particular, your growth can happen literally overnight. You can be an overnight sensation. If you start now, you're going to look back in a year and you're going to have a really good following that's going to be growing your YouTube, growing your email list, increasing your leads, increasing your sales. It's worth it. So just show up and focus on the process of creating and just creating that one a day. And you'll find this is kind of fun. Now, post times. I want you to try and post 8 a.m., noon, 7 p.m. This has nothing to do with affecting your performance. Post time does not matter with performance. The way that the TikTok algorithm works is all merit-based. It's all about watch time and engagement, mostly watch time. Every video has the potential to be successful based on the merits of the video. It's very different from YouTube. On YouTube, when you post a video, it is first shown to your subscribers, your loyal followers. And if they like it, if they get enough watch time, enough engagement, it starts getting pushed out into the homepage and the suggested and all of that kind of stuff, right? And then over time, it has the ability to rank via SEO. And then you can grow and you can have something really go off, right? But on TikTok, your video, if you look at the analytics of all your videos, you'll notice that 99% of the traffic are people that have never seen any of your content before. Only 1% the people that actually look at your content. And so it's shown to people on that For You page. And that means that if it's a good video, it's going to go off. It's going to go through these thresholds, these checkpoints to show that you're getting enough watch time. And it'll keep growing and growing and growing until your average watch time drops below whatever metric it is that they're trying to hit. So post times don't matter. It really doesn't matter because you're not trying to hit your particular audience. The reason that I say 8 o'clock, 12, and 7 is because I think it's beneficial for you to set a time that you're going to post every day just to hold yourself accountable. But just pick a time and do it. Experiment with times. It's really about what works best for you. Big picture, once a day. Try to always have one in your drafts for the next day. Post 3 to 4 on the first day so people have stuff to consume. And then pick a posting time. I recommend 8, noon, 7. Just pick one, stick to it every day. Now, go back to this, save this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, right? I will respond to every single comment I do on both of my channels. And especially now, this is a new channel. It doesn't have a lot. So if you post, you're going to get free coaching. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to keep posting my journey as this thing grows. Like I said, I've already passed like 1,000 now that I'm recording this. So I'll have more video updates and sharing what I'm learning along the way. So definitely make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. See you next time.